Swain Family Records. Phase two, let's grow. Fan 10 free, come rock with the fam. VIP upgrade, now we building the plan. Founders locked in, yeah, we raising the bar. From local lives, the global stars. We built this off love, engagement, respect. Now we structure the vision, level up next. No random drops, no wasted space, sustainable growth. We set the pace, interview spotlights, battles to pay. Opportunity rising every single day. If you aligned it, grow with the team. It's more than music, we building a dream. Fan 10 free, come rock with the fam. VIP upgrade, now we building the plan. Swain Family Records, understand. Phase 2 elevation, we taking a stand, join the movement. Swain Family Records.
Okay, well, welcome to Tuesday's Mayday.
Yes.
We got a lot in store tonight.
Been waiting on this night, May.
Yes, this night has been waited on for a bit. So today's challenge is haters. And so I'll just quickly read what it was about again. That way, all you new viewers, hello, welcome. Today's hate day. And so this one's for the ones who've been hurt, overlooked, talked about, or doubted, for the moments that stayed in your chest a little bit too long. Now, for the people who thought you wouldn't make it, it's your chance to turn it all into a powerful song and to just let your feelings out. Because with and without haters across the globe, not only independent artists, but also each individual person would not be who they are today, with or without people that are even a little jealous of you, that kind of thing. And so today is hate day, and so we're going to express it through music. So I am going to apologize in advance for Larry Noe. His Wi-Fi is a little bit iffy, and so he keeps coming in the live as well as out. So if you notice that, totally fine. Don't worry. We still got all the great music for you guys to listen to.
And worst case scenario for his song, May, I can pass my tablet on to him if he needs to talk about his song.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Good to know. Thank you. Okay. So, does anybody have anything they'd like to say about Hate Day and how they think that things are going to turn out so far? Because so far we got quite a few good songs that we're going to be jamming to. So, do you guys have any thoughts?
Well, I'm the metalhead of the group, and metal is full of that hate. You know, anger is expressed in harsh ways, in very vocal ways. You know, I've been waiting on this night for a while. I've got a few hate songs, so it's really hard to choose just one of them. But tonight is definitely a good one.
Yep, that's true. Well, without further ado, we're going to start listening to some music. And first off, for her first time on the live stream, as well as her song being listened to on here, this is going to be by Miss Rebecca Mills. So can you tell us what your song is about, how it incorporates to Haters Day? It's called My Buttons.
Yes. So basically what My Buttons is about is I was literally the last few weeks have been pushed to the brink with everything. Everybody was just up in my face, not giving me my space. I literally wanted to strangle someone, punch a hole in the wall. I was so angry with rage There was nothing I can do. But what shocks everybody is the type of song it is. You wouldn't expect it to be an angry rage song because of the style of music. But for me, being a country girl at heart and growing up on a farm and everything as a kid, I tend to stick more to the music that I grew up with, which was like Miranda Lambert and all those like country western type artists. So basically, it's just I was pushed to the end, and everybody was driving me bonkers to the edge. And so when I was talking about a title, it came down to either Silent Scream or My Buttons, and My Buttons won.
I love that. I think we're all excited because I think that is like the cutest title that we have tonight. Just it's Hate Day, and the song, what's it called? My Buttons. I just think I'm just excited. That's going to be fun to listen to.
You're welcome.
Yeah, Larry is my music producer, so he helps me produce a lot of my songs. So when I sent him the lyrics and said, "Hey, this is how I'm really feeling right now," then we came up with the title together, and it was literally like they're pushing every single one of your buttons.
I love that. Okay, so without further ado, let's listen to Rebecca Mills' My Buttons. I love that name.
Everybody keeps talking, but nobody hears a word I say. Why does everybody push my buttons like they're waiting for me to break? Every hour another demand, another piece of me they take. Running circles till I'm breathless, trying hard to hold it together, but the weight keeps getting heavier and the pressure lasts forever. Why aren't you listening to me? Can't you hear what I'm saying? I'm screaming on the inside like my voice just fades away. Please stop pushing my buttons. Please stop pushing my buttons. I'm already standing on the edge. One heart, one soul, trying to hold control, fighting through the stress. I'm only one person trying not to lose control, but everybody keeps leaning when I'm already crushed below. So back up a little, give me space to breathe before these silent screams inside of me start breaking free. So back up a little, give me space to breathe before these silent screams inside of me start breaking free. I've always had to stand alone, doing everything myself. Too stubborn to admit that I might need some help. People got their bubbles for a reason, but you step into mine like a game, seeing how far you can push me before I lose my frame. Why aren't you listening to me? Can't you hear what I'm saying? I'm screaming on the inside like my voice just fades away. Please stop pushing my buttons. Please stop pushing my buttons. I'm already standing on the edge. One heart, one soul, trying not to lose control. But everybody keeps leaning when I'm already crushed below. So back up a little, give me space to breathe before these silent screams inside of me start breaking free. So back up a little, give me space to breathe before these silent screams inside of me start breaking free. Everybody keeps talking, but nobody hears me.
Wow, talk about first right off the bat. That was very well done. The song stands out to me because of how you turn something negative into something powerful, and you can actually feel the journey in it, like from being doubted or hurt or to rising above. That kind of honesty isn't easy to put into music, and you did it in the way that feels both strong and genuine. And I love how soft it was and how it came across. Very well done.
Thank you. Like I say, I'm new to the whole thing. Basically, when Larry was telling me about it, I just like, all right, here's my lyrics. Let's see what we can come up with. So he's been working on stuff with me and kind of just put everything together as it comes across.
Very strong start, Rebecca. Very strong start.
Thank you.
Good job. I think that we can all agree that that was that was really well done. I need that in my playlist immediately.
Just so y'all know, I do already have her on all the streaming platforms. She's on Spotify, and if you go to my Spotify, to where the automatic playlist actually has her songs on it as well.
On Spotify?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry about that. There was like a loud screech, and I had to like step my volume down a bit.
There was a little bit of stuff happening.
I fixed the feedback as well. It came back from mine as well because we're very close in proximity to.
Oh, no worries. No worries. It's adjustable, so.
Don't worry. It's all good. Okay. So, very, very strong start. I'm going to add that in my playlist right away. Okay, so next we have Storm Doc. So, Storm Doc, you want to tell us a little bit about your song and how it ties into the Haters Night? It's called Rival.
Well, Rival is a little more direct and definitely the complete opposite of Rebecca's. Rival was my very first hate song. It is the one that I finally branched out of from doing songs about random things. And it was definitely a very strong start. This about basically that one person in your life that you just absolutely hate, that you loathe, that you just want to see everything negative happen to that person, you know, aside from all the really, really harsh stuff. But, you know, that person is your rival in every way, you know, in life, everything. It's really hard to really put into words without making it higher than PG-13. So you'll definitely hear it in the lyrics. There is so much negativity in the lyrics. It is explicit, guys. Forewarning.
Thank you for the warning.
Yeah, it's not R rated, so I will say that it's definitely PG-13 rated though. But yeah, it's really hard for me to put into words. But it is definitely more directed towards a singular person more than towards like a group or anything. So that's the best way I can really explain it.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. So you're like kind of seeing like the word like hate, like hater as like one person.
Yeah,
way.
This is definitely more singular and more direct.
Okay. All right. Well, I think we're all colored intrigued. So let's listen. So this is going to be Storm Dog's song, Rival.
Red cursor in my skull, static in my jaw. Every breath you take sets my teeth on raw. You walk in, room turns toxic. Every fake smile makes me nauseous. You spit lies like they're gospel. I see right through your cheap costume. You walk crazy like a paycheck. Stomp on backs for a blue check. Wear my scars like you earned them. You're a leech on the work I bled in. You're my fucking rival. I want you gone. I want your name in ruin, cut off the wall. Every time I see you, I taste that fire. You're my fucking rival. I live to watch you fall. You. Twist my phrases, light the fuse, then you vanish, play the same, while you poison every well that I stand in. You want war? We're past talking, hear my boots on your coffin. I don't break, I break idols, you're the plague, I'll be viral. I built this rage like an engine, chrome and cold overloaded. Every slight little grin, fueling the fire. You're trapped inside it. You're my fucking rival. You're my fucking rival. I want you gone. I want your name in ruin, cut off the wall. Every time I see you, I taste that fire. You're my fucking rival. I live to watch you fall. In the glare now, hear my voice as it tears down. Every crack in your glass crown, spreading, you can't drown it. Say my name like a warning. I'm the blade you've been forging. All this hate that you poured in, I return with interest. Yo, wanted all of me, here it is. Teeth and fists, clench and hiss. You're the ghost in my head, I insist. Tonight the phantom ceases to exist. Yeah. This is where your luck runs dry. This is where I watch you die. In my eyes, you're nothing vital. Only target, only title. You're my fucking rival. I want you gone. I want your name in ruin, cut off the wall. Every time I see you, I taste that fire. You're my fucking rival. I live to watch you fall.
Wow. Okay.
Well, with me being a metalhead too, good job.
Uh,
It kind of reminded me of the days back when I was in high school and we would go to the clubs with all the techno, like heavy metal music and would like headbang to it. So it kind of sent me back to my heydays.
oh, that's a good thing. That's great.
You'll get plenty of techno metal with me. That's kind of my thing.
Go to Metal Monday. I'll be like your home.
Great energy on that one.
Mm, that had a really raw energy in the delivery, and it made it feel really real and intentional. And
Oh,
you were
yes.
expressing something very deeply, and you could tell. It was very, you could tell. So good job.
Thanks.
So was the album cover your nemesis?
No, and to the viewers watching, I apologize in advance if you actually do look like this. I hope not. But when I did the album generation through Copilot, I told it to generate the most smuggest, the most a-hole, the most punchable looking dude possible that you just look at and just want to hate so bad. And that was the picture it gave me.
My goodness.
So I just rolled with it. And also, if you're not familiar, you just joined us. That is my old channel name on there. It is definitely Storm Doc now. So feel free to search me up on YouTube. And, I'm available on all platforms except Apple Music. I'm still disappointed in them, guys.
There's actually a very specific way you have to do your branding and your lyrics and all that stuff to get on that one.
See, and I was looking up their guidelines the whole time, and I still didn't get in. So I might have to get your advice on that later.
Yeah, hit me up.
But you can always do a hater song on Apple.
Oh, yes. Right there. I love that idea.
That's actually a brilliant idea. Because I'm sure, yeah.
I'm the type
Okay.
I'll tag Apple Music in it too.
They'll probably want profit off of it.
That's fine. Hey, as long as I'm on Apple Music, I'll make it up.
Well, okay. Kind of stumped. All right. So that was great. And we have more to come for those who are just joining. We're Swain Family Records. We're not a platform. We're building a big platform for independent artists who need the stage that they deserve. So if you're an independent artist yourself and you want to get your music heard, look us up on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, all the social medias. Look us up on all of those, and stay updated with not only all the artists that we have on the live streams, but also just to be part of the community, because we're building something real, hardcore real. And there's no bots or anything. These are real people, and it's going to stay like that until the end of time. So, next, we have Larry on his song. Larry, aka Forge. And his song is called Disposable. So you want to tell us about this one?
The easiest way to understand this one is think of a long-term relationship that you truly care and love about the person, and they just throw you away like you're trash. And this is the reflection factor of what you want them to go through because of how they made you feel.
Okay. All right. I'm definitely one that's like grabbing on the edge. I'm excited to hear this. So let's listen to Larry, aka Forge, Disposable.
I'm glad you found somebody you think's better than me. Hope he fits that picture you still can't quite see. Hope his hands don't shake when your dark shows his face. Hope he don't learn you the hard-earned way I did in pain. Back when I was chaos, I bled just to belong. Tried to be your shelter while you lit the storm. I called it loyalty, you called it control. Funny how the truth bends when you're digging a hole. I was iron in the fire trying not to melt. You were counting exits, I was building myself. I hope he put you through the same kind of hell you put me through. Teaches you the cost of loving someone who don't tell the truth. Hope he leaves you empty in the dead of night, asking how wrong ever felt so right. Yeah, I hope he treats you like he treated me, like I was disposable, like I was something you didn't need. You threw away 8 damn years like they were thin air, like vows would just wait. You were tired of wearing a whole damn marriage folded up in your hands. Guess forever only matters when it fits your plans. If rings didn't stop you from walking away, what chance did I have standing in your flame? I was still raw, still learning how to bend. You were already gone before I come in. You don't feel the heat when you're cold inside. You just step through hearts like a longer stride. I hope he put you through the same kind of hell you put me through. Teaches you the cost of loving someone who don't tell the truth. I hope he leaves you empty in the dead of night, asking how wrong ever felt so right. Yeah, I hope he treats you like he treated me, like I was disposable, like I was something you didn't need. That whole piece of bigger narcissist than you. Hope he loves his reflection more than anything true. Hope he finally needs your mirror. He's something worse than me. You don't get to rewrite what you wrote. You don't get peace from my pain. You don't get to carry growth. And now was the steel you were burning away. So yeah, I hope he breaks you the way you broke me slow. Hammered every weakness till I learned control. Hope you feel small like I trained myself to be. While I was learning silence, you were killing me. Yeah, I hope he treats you like you treated me, like I was disposable, like 8 years meant nothing, like I was nothing to keep. I didn't die in your fire. I hardened. You made chaos. I made full.
Wow.
Now y'all see what I mean by my description.
That was very descriptive, dude. That I felt every single word of that.
Me too.
Wow.
That was
And
powerful.
and that came from real life. Right here.
Very similar to what I experienced as well. So I could relate to those lyrics almost as if it had happened to me to the day.
Like, there's something really special about how you didn't just respond to that negativity. You quite literally transformed it. And it feels like proof of the hardest moments can create something meaningful. And that's exactly what you did. And that's exactly the type of message that sticks with people. And your voice for it's like perfect as people are commenting saying that as well, and I'm like, I'm never going to say enough in my life either, but just jaw is dropped, to say the least.
Right, like I'm having trouble trying to form words for that too. Like that is like still resonating in my head right now, thinking about every single word that was spoken, and you can definitely feel the intensity through the music, the way it was delivered, and it's almost like you were right there, or like we were standing right next to you while you were pouring your heart and soul out. You know, it's oh man, I am like at a loss for words right now. That was amazing, Forge. Amazing, good job.
That song is actually on my Forge album that's already out, and the entire album is about my transformation coming out of that situation, healing through therapy and music, and coming to the other side of it.
Okay. That's all I have left to say, really. Sorry. All right. Well, picking up our emotions from that song and taking it right to the next one. Our next song is by Mr. Clayton Barnes, and it's called Never Give Up. Can you tell us a little bit about your song?
Yeah, so this one is just about taking that hate and trying to channel it into something, positive. So I actually wrote this for my son, just kind of a motivational thing for him. But like he had gone through a lot of stuff with his previous relationship, and I won't go into any details, but it was a pretty toxic relationship. And so I just wanted to kind of like, I know he had some anger over that, and understandably, but I just want him to be able to take that and channel it into something positive. So this is a kind of a high energy song. It's something I could see like working out at the gym to this one, that kind of thing. So hopefully everybody will like it.
Oh, we love those kind of songs. When it like feels like super, I don't know, like hyped up, like you were saying, and just it's a good, like, I feel like Haters Day in general, like that kind of music is just like, it's super strong. And so if you take it to the gym with you, or your home gym, whatever, and you're just like running for your life, just feeling every word. And so I'm excited to hear this. So
Makes for some fun boxing days too in the ring.
it's true.
There's a reference. Yeah. There's a reference to that. So
nice.
Okay. So Clayton Barnes, Never Give Up. Let's take a listen. Whoop, whoop.
My alarm clock sounds like a warning bell. It feels like my body's been through hell, but there's no rest for my weary head. If life had its way, then I'd be dead. I'm hustling hard, got my dreams on fire, chasing shadows, fueled by desire. Every single morning, the battle's on sight. Grit in my teeth, I'm ready to fight. So every day I wake up here, I rise up and I face my fear. I get knocked down and get up again. I refuse to lose, I've got to win. With every bruise, I learn the game. In the arena, I will take the blame. Roaring like thunder when I step through the door. My heart's a lion, hear it roar. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. I'm gonna take my shot, give it all I've got. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. Trapped like a tiger in the a cage. I try hard to control my rage, but there's no rest for my weary soul. My warrior heart is in control. Every setback's a step to rise. With my fist to the sky, I'm fighting for the prize. They can throw me down, but I'm never on my knees. Feeling alive in the heat, can't you see? I won't give up. No, I'll never give up. I won't give up. No, I'll never give up. I'm gonna take my shot. Give it all I've got. I won't give up. No, I'll never give up. I'm rising from the ashes, hear the crowd roar. With every fight, I'm craving more. This is my life, my passion's ignited. I'll break down the walls, never be divided. I'm a storm that won't settle, I'm taking my claim. The fire inside, you can't ever tame. No retreat, no surrender, I will stand tall in the face of defeat. I'll still give it my all. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. I'm gonna take my shot, give it all I've got. I won't give up, no, I'll never give up. I won't give up, hear me shouting loud, fighting for my dreams, I'm ready to be proud. So look in my eyes, you'll see the fire, a heart of a fighter, taking me higher. I won't give up, and that's a fact. With every beat of my heart, I'll never look back. Look
That
Always
was
bringing
like,
the lyrics,
great.
Clayton. Always bringing the lyrics.
Thank you.
That was some like Rocky, montage music right there, man. I was ready to suit up and start pumping it up, man.
There was a lot of like, you could feel the emotion and just, it was like the only word I can think of is strong song. And I love the woo, that part. I don't know what that part is called. That's the only thing I can think of, but that I love that touch to it.
It's the Ric Flair, the
Yeah,
woo!
Ric Flair energy. Yeah.
Yes.
That loved that. Need more of that in our lives. The little bit of like techno that was like thrown in there. I really liked it. That was well done. Good job. As always. Okay. So, now we're almost at the end, and my song is last. So, my song is called Anesthesia. So, I took a totally different take on haters. Sometimes people talk, they doubt you, they try to push you down. And yeah, at first it hurts. You feel it. Every word, every look, every moment. But eventually it stops breaking you. Instead, it numbs you. And that numbness, that's anesthesia. It's not weakness, it's control. It's what happens when you felt for like too much for too long. And suddenly, nothing can touch you anymore. That silence, that's where the real power starts. And that's what this song is going to be about. So, here we go. This is Anesthesia by me, your host, May Morton. Let's take a listen. My little dust sound.
You came in quiet like a midnight fog, Whispered calm when I should have gone. Sweet lies dressed in velvet tone. Felt like home, but I was alone. You wrap me up in false relief, numb the truth behind my grief. I smiled, I sank, I didn't see that love can wear apathy. You were my anesthesia, took the sting, but stole the feeling. Kept me warm, but I'm still bleeding. Now the ache floods back in a rush. I couldn't hurt, so I called it love. But baby, numb don't mean I'm okay. And I'm wide awake in all this pain. I miss the signs in the quiet chill. Silence louder than any thrill. You kissed the tears before they fell. I thought that meant you knew me well. There's always truth in every lie. You took the fire but left the why. I was asleep with open eyes. Now I see it was all lies. You were my anesthesia, took the sting, but stole the feeling. Kept me warm, but I'm still bleeding. Now the ache floods back in a rush. I couldn't hurt, so I called it love. But baby, numb don't mean I'm okay. And I'm wide awake in all this pain. The worst part wasn't what you did, it's what I knew and what I let slip. You didn't break me, you just froze, but I still melt, and now I know. You were my anesthesia, a beautiful, dangerous fever. I smiled, waiting for an answer. Now the truth cuts sharper than a blade. I'd rather feel than fade away. No more numb, I choose the flame. I'll take the hurt and walk away. You were never real relief, just anesthesia. Now I can breathe.
Thank you for playing my little fairy dust sound. I love that. Well, that was anesthesia.
Nice.
Thank you.
Wow,
I just it's like I was telling you earlier. I just so happened to have been listening to that song earlier today at work.
Thank you.
I can definitely feel that one. How you explained, where you've been through so much that you just build a numbness to it over time. I've been through various fair shares of bad experiences as well, both personally and during my time as a first responder. It's like you see so much negativity, you see so much of the results of that negativity, and even personally, whether you can't always help how your body responds to it. The best thing you do is try to work through it, try to overcome it. As they always tell us in the military, adapt and overcome. And there has been incidents, where I felt a sort of numbness to it, and I was listening to every single word in there, and it's like I was like, for a little bit there, you probably saw, I was like, it's almost like I was flashbacking to those moments, just putting myself in there while that song was playing in the background. And that was definitely very personal, and I felt every single word of that. So good job.
Thank you.
I definitely agree with that, Storm Dog. In the military myself, I could definitely feel that too.
Thank you. Just happy that it fit for tonight.
Well, and having just got out of the hospital myself, relating to storm docs, first responder side, being the patient side of it, just sitting there listening to it, you do kind of just get into it and you go numb. You forget about everything. I was just, by the time they were in there for the 6th day in a row, poking me for blood tests and everything else, I was done. I was ready to just be done with it. But you just kind of get in your own zone and get used to it to where you do go numb.
And unfortunately, that anesthesia does wear off. Like you may be numb to it for a while. You may be numb to it for a day, for a week, for years, and that stuff, will eventually build, and and that's why we have outlets like this to get our feelings out there, so we don't let it build. You don't want to let anything build and get to you, and then it starts really messing with your head. It is always good to have those outlets.
Exactly. And that's like I'm on Rebecca's side, and being on the patient side of it multiple times. I don't know how many times in my life. Just like the poking, the prodding, everything. Like it feels good for like a second, and then it can go away and dissipate so quick. And if you've ever been in any way, shape, or form related to like being a first responder or being a patient at a hospital, even just going to get blood work done, you can kind of relate to the anesthesia part of it. And unfortunately, most of us can relate to that. It's not pleasant, and I'm sorry for everyone who has to go through that because it's not fun. But that's life, unfortunately, right? But just again, thank you guys all for listening and supporting the live stream tonight, especially for it being Tuesday, Mayday, Hate Day. We're Swain Family Records, and we're building a real music platform for independent artists, and we love and support not only one another, but all independent artists who are even trying, just starting out, have been doing it for a long time. Come join Swain Family Records so that way you can be part of the family. We're kind of like a family, and it's entertaining, especially when we bug each other just for the heck of it. It's fun. And
So I don't know what you're talking about.
So May, what do we got going on the rest of the week? I know Larry's got a show tomorrow, right?
Yes. So tomorrow is the Boys. For old Boys. What do you guys have on for tomorrow?
I was talking to Jimmy about it earlier. I don't know at this point if we got artist secured yet for it, so it's kind of up in the air right now as far as scheduling factors. But we'll be coming on and figuring something out, and hopefully we can land an artist pretty quick. That'll come on the show, and we'll do an interview with them, display their music, and there's a factor of anyone viewing the show, whoever's the most active and gets tagged for it. We actually do free merchandise giveaways, like our shirt, our Noe Boy shirt, stuff like that. Because we actually have merchandise too. We got coffee cups, bags, t-shirts, all kinds of stuff like that. So it's kind of a little perk for watching the show, and we're actually interacting and commenting.
Sorry, continue.
Are they wanting something? I mean,
I don't know anymore. They see a person and they freak out. It's totally fine.
Maybe the dog heard the free gifts and they thought, oh, free treats.
Honestly, that's what I was thinking. I was like, ooh, free goodies. Who doesn't love that? Okay, so everybody go in tomorrow night if you can to go see the Noe Boys. Friday night is usually for O.G.P. Swain. He's the one who's built Swain Family Records, of course. So you can support him on Friday. I'm not sure what they had planned for this coming Friday. But then Saturday and Sunday are Kingdom Sounds with Michael Blake. And then just right after that is Metal Monday with Storm Doc as the host. It just started yesterday and it's a big hit already, which is awesome. And so shocking. We all saw it coming. We knew that it would be really popular. So, all right.
I'm still fairly new to the channel. It was a shock to see Full House for me too. The nerves were definitely sky high, you know, and I may have caught myself definitely talking a bit too much.
Hey, we like talking. You're good. That's
So-
you fit in.
So what are we doing on here next Tuesday, man?
So next Tuesday is actually last week we had the time capsule challenge, and it actually became a tie between Clayton Barnes and Larry, aka Forge. So they are both going to bring next Tuesday, Mayday. It's a time capsule battle. So they're both bringing 2 songs. So that way we have options to choose from of who is going to actually win that challenge. So come next Tuesday for Mayday for the time capsule battle and stay tuned for that. And before we go and everything, one thing that I did not do before, I'm going to go in order and just say where we can find your music, what platforms we can listen to your music. So, Rebecca, for My Buttons, where can we find your music? For more songs other than that, too.
Yeah. As far as I know, it's live on Spotify, Apple Music, and a couple of other music platforms. My family's told me they've been able to search other ones besides Apple Music and Spotify and find them. But the main link, if you go to the Noe Boys page and you click on their Spotify link, it'll take you directly to all 4 of my songs that are live on Spotify right now. And I have a few more set to release in the next couple of weeks.
Ooh, all right.
Awesome.
Thank you. So everybody heard that. Let's go over and listen to that and download it as fast as possible because I love that song and I need all the other ones in my life now. And next is Storm Doc. Where can we find Rival as well as your other music?
Now, Rival came out with my old channel label, and that was available in all music stores for a while. But I'm currently transitioning from my old brand into my new one. Metal songs about random things was too generic for me, and I wanted to build something that had a little bit more of a personal identity to it. So right now, Rival can be viewed only on YouTube for now. It's still available on some music stores, but right now it's currently on a takedown request, so it might disappear from those stores. It will stay on YouTube though. Guarantee it will stay on YouTube. But the rest of the stuff under the Storm Doc name, I do have an album out and a couple of singles and a couple more singles that actually just released tonight. Those are on all music stores except Apple Music. You know, I'm still so disappointed in Apple Music. Steve Jobs would not have refused me. But but it will eventually get back on the music stores, the stuff from my old brand. And once it does, you know, just stay tuned between my YouTube or my Facebook for updates. And, you know, I'm pretty active. I'm very interactive too. If folks want to get on there and throw some comments, you know, and once that whole reset's done, it'll get resubmitted and it'll be back out fairly quick. So I just got to wait. The distribution said it would take up to a month. And it's been about 3 weeks now, so hopefully it should be out of the store soon so I can put it under the Storm Doc name and everything will be good to go.
Okay. Thank you.
And join me for Metal Monday if you're a metalhead, guys.
Okay, next is Larry, aka Forge. Where can we find your music?
Well, 2 points of topic before I go through my list of things. Just bump up on Rebecca's backer since I do her production and distribution. Pretty much any streaming platform that's out there, her music will be there. And as more streaming platforms come out, I have it set to where they automatically expand her music to go to all streaming platforms that come up, even if new ones come up. As far as Storm Dog, like I said, get with me after this. I got some information for you. As far as my music, it's everywhere. Any streaming platform, YouTube, Apple, TikTok, Instagram, any social media network, it's out there. I also go under, I have music under Larry D. Noe Jr. I have music under the Noe Boys. I'm actually fixing to release a full album under the Forge name itself. So I'm a little bit everywhere.
Okay. Good to know. So then it won't be that difficult to find. That's great.
It's not hard to find me.
Okay. Good to know. We'll keep it in mind. All right. And then Clayton, where can we find your music?
Well, right now I'm just on YouTube, and I usually drop one a day on Swain Family Records. But I am so Moses will be glad to hear that I'm actually getting ready to get distro kit. So like I'm going to start the process of getting my stuff streamed. So yeah, as soon as I get my MP3 files switched over to WAV, then I should be able to get that going.
Yay! Good job. That'll be exciting. We're all excited for that. Ooh, okay, cool. And then I guess I'm the last one. May Morton. You can find my music on any music platform for the most part. Spotify, Apple, iTunes. Apple and iTunes are a little questiony, but we're working on it.
I feel you.
Right? I know. But yeah, YouTube, Tidal, TikTok, Deezer, all the platforms, pretty much everywhere. So yeah, thank you guys very much for joining us for Tuesday's Mayday, for tonight, Haters Night. Thank you to the amazing artists who had music to put in. Thank you very, very much. We appreciate it. And again, this is Swain Family Records. We're building a platform for independent artists. So if you're an independent artist yourself, or if you just want to come and support and love independent artists just as much as we do, then feel free to join. Like and subscribe to O.G.P. Swain Family Records on YouTube. Go follow on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. We have our Facebook competitive arena group, which all the independent artists and everybody can go there to also support. That's kind of the main spot that we are. But yeah, thank you very, very much for joining Tuesday's Mayday, Haters Day, and come next Tuesday for the time capsule battle between Clayton Barnes and Larry, aka Forge. That's going to be a very interesting night, to say the least. It'll be fun. So thank you guys very, very much. And we will see you guys hopefully not only for next week's Tuesday Mayday, but also for tomorrow's Wednesday for the Noe Boys, for Friday, the O.G.P. Swain, the Kingdom Sounds on Saturday, Sunday, and Metal Monday with Storm Dog. Hopefully we'll be able to see you guys then. So thank you guys very much again, and I hope you have fun wherever you are.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us today.